Hi, we're Bonzamara, and we're at WTFest in Brantford, and this is Beers with Bands.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Do you want to just introduce yourselves and let us know your role in the band?
I'm Sal, I play guitar.
I'm Brian, I try to sing.
I'm Dave, and I'm the bass player.
Awesome. So being as we're at a music festival, if you could curate your own lineup for a headlining festival you guys were going to perform at, who would open for you guys? Any band? Any kind of band? Rage?
You're opening for us?
Yeah, why not?
Oh my God, okay.
Let's be pretentious for a minute.
Sure. Dead or alive?
It doesn't matter. Whoever.
Oh, okay, well, Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin?
The Chili Peppers.
I'd go
let's
to
put
that
that
festival.
Yeah, let's put that on. Get those guys to open for us.
Get those guys out of the grave.
So since we're beers with bands, which beer was your first, or alcoholic beverage in general? Can you remember back to that?
I remember it very well.
Yeah.
I'm from Newfoundland, and there was a beer called Blue Star.
Oh, okay.
And it was my introduction to beer, and I drank Blue Star religiously from the time I started drinking up until, I don't know, it had to be 6 or 7 years of that. And then I became sophisticated, and I drank like another, like Dominion Ale or something, like another Newfie beer.
Yeah.
But that's not really sophisticated. But yeah, definitely that was the first beer, and I remember I even had the Blue Star beer logo drawn on my wall.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Me? I'm trying to think. Oh my God. It was definitely actually Labatt Blue.
Labatt?
It was with a buddy. We were in his bedroom. Not just the two of us. Don't get any ideas. But that'd be cool too. And we just started drinking. That was it.
What about you over here?
Mine was Budweiser.
Budweiser?
Yeah, I remember seeing pictures of Motley Crue drinking Budweiser. So for me, that was cool. Yeah, that and Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. How'd that work out for Motley Crue?
It didn't work out well for me either.
So what about the first CD or cassette tape you ever owned? Do you remember back to that?
Oh yeah. I remember going in. I didn't know much about music at the time. I watched the movie Trick or Treat.
Okay.
And I just wanted to get some heavy metal. So I went into the record store and asked for heavy metal. And they gave me Alice Cooper's Killers. And when I brought it home, I realized very quickly that it wasn't heavy metal. I love Alice Cooper. I'm a huge fan now, but at the time it was not Fucking with Fire. That was one of the names of the songs from the movie. So I went back and I was like, hey, this isn't heavy metal. I need some heavy metal. And I asked to return it, and they're like, sorry, buddy, you opened that tape. You can't return that. So I bought Megadeth, So Far, So Good, So What, and that tore my face off.
Yeah.
My very first cassette tape was Ghost in the Machine by the Police.
Oh, okay.
Like the first one that I bought with my money.
Yeah.
And I played it ad nauseum.
Oh, it was the first record I took. I didn't buy it. It was not from a store, from my sister.
Oh.
Yeah. Still pretty badass.
We're all thinking you stole
It all
it.
depends now what
Yeah.
your answer is.
Well, my sister was like a goth in like the late 80s, so I was pretty badass.
Took the album and her hair straighter.
That's right. It was I think it was Blood Sex Sugar Magic, the Chili Peppers. I think
Okay.
that was the first one. Yeah.
And what about first concert you've ever attended?
Aerosmith on the Permanent Vacation Tour. My dad told me I was going to Van Halen, and I told all my friends at school that I was going to see Van Halen. I came back, they asked me how Van Halen was, and I was like, actually, it was Aerosmith. So I felt like quite the tool, but it was awesome. That's when I realized that, hey, this is cool. This is what I want to do. So.
Yeah.
Dave, all your stories are so unfortunate. My very first concert, because again I lived in Newfoundland, so it was in a small arena back home called Humber Gardens, and I don't know, it might hold like 700 or 800 people. It was Platinum Blonde.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And the Spoons actually opened for them.
Spoons?
Yep.
Mine was when I was 12 years old, and it was Eminem on the Up in Smoke tour.
Can you tell that we're not the same age? What the hell?
Just a little bit of age difference. That's
Platinum
okay.
Blonde, Eminem.
So if you got the chance to brew, it could be any type of beverage, could be beer, could be kombucha, whatever you want to brew, and name it after one of your songs and put in a secret ingredient, what would it be? It's a lot of questions, I know.
That's a great question.
Grey days.
Grade A's?
Yeah.
Okay.
And secret ingredient? Ooh, I don't know.
What kind of beverage would it be?
A kombucha would be cool.
Kombucha?
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Maybe with, I don't know.
So one of our songs that
Yeah.
we're asking? Okay,
Yep.
I got it.
I don't know. What would the secret ingredient be?
Mine would be lights out, and it would just be more booze.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I think mine would be You're the Killer.
Yeah.
And the secret ingredient would be poison. But only on the every 1,000 bottle or something
be
like
like-
that. So it's like Russian roulette.
Contest.
Yeah, it's like a contest. Yes, exactly.
No golden ticket.
No golden ticket.
So what's coming up next for you guys after this?
Go ahead, Brian.
We're all gonna take a couple of weeks off, and then we're gonna get back together and rehearse. And we got a couple of shows at the end of August, and then I think we're kind of back into recording more and writing and developing a bit of a roadmap for next year, I believe. Like our song just came out at the very end of June, so we kind of missed all the summer fun, even though we've had a great time.
Yep.
But I think our eyes are on next year, really kind of getting going.
Yeah.
Yep.
And where can everybody find you over your socials? Is it Bonds of Mara?
Just Bonzamara. Everything
Yeah,
is Bonzamara.
all across socials.
That's the only thing people should ever know about anything. Bonzamara.
Bonds of Mara.
Everything.
And you can find our channel. It's BeerX, and we're Beers Bands on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.